Ultimate Fighting lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov is facing possible fines and suspension after he jumped from the cage seconds after defeating UFC star Conor McGregor. It was the culmination of a long simmering rivalry between the two fighters, whose face-off was billed as the biggest fight in UFC history.
Please just give at least one shit about this. Subscribers, I love you guys so much, and this is not something that I typically post to my channel, but I'm hoping that you at least know a little bit about this, or at least give one shit about this. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I fucking love you, seriously. I usually don't post this kind of content on my channel, as I just previously stated, but I do low-key love UFC. I've watched a good amount of fights. I don't watch every fight, but there are certain fighters that I do love to watch. I like seeing people fuck people up and get fucked up consensually, if that makes it better. It just sounds so bad though. That just sounded so bad. This was one of the most entertaining fights or post fights in history. I had no idea the hatred that these men had for each other. It was very, very real. Always makes the fights a little bit better. I had no idea because I kind of missed out on the promotions. I heard about some things like, you know, Conor throwing a chair.
That's why, oh yeah, fucking
We'll get into that. But, you know, I heard about some things, but you know, I just was like, I'll just watch when the fight happens. And when I saw Khabib, after he beat Conor by submission, and what he did after that, the most gangster shit that I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. Thank God I got to see that shit live when it happened, as it happened, because that was... That's when I was like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? I need to investigate and figure out what the fuck I missed between these promotions, because that has never happened before. That has never happened before. Since I never even knew Khabib existed before this fight had happened. Conor, he's the UFC superstar right now, definitely was a fan of Conor. And so naturally, when I found out about this fight happening, I had taken Conor's side. I always like to pick a fighter before the fight happens. It's just a lot funner when you're cheering for like your team or like your person. I love Conor. Conor is entertaining as fuck.
Fuck you! Fool! Don't come at that king!
And he's a great striker. I enjoy watching him fight, and I enjoy his shit talking.
Guy's belt, Leprechaun. Oh, good one. When I take that guy's belt, I'm looking around, I don't know what anyone else has for me around here. I might have to jump up and drag Floyd Mayweather out of bed and see what the he's at again.
Sometimes his shit talking can make me feel a little bit bad for the person he's going against, his component. His opponent. Oh god, that was bad.
When I knock people out, they don't move. They're not. Who the is that guy?
Sometimes I think he's a little mean, which I know is part of the game, okay, but this is just me being a nice little empath sensitive, okay, because Conor is so loved, so whatever he says gets like an endless amount of cheers, and whatever the other person says, they just get booed, and I feel bad for the people. It's kind of like how it was with Ronda Rousey back when she was like the UFC superstar. Like whoever she was against, she could literally say, I shit today, and everybody would fucking cheer, okay? And then the next person can give this long, elaborate, amazing speech, and people would boo her. You know what I'm saying? It's like very, very favored in Conor's favor.
When I count to three, I want this entire arena to scream, the Mayweathers. 1, 2, 3, the Mayweathers.
That would kind of suck to like go and get booed by a shit ton of people, and that's kind of how it always is with Conor, okay?
You're here in a press conference by yourself. Give me an idea what the emotion is like for you having to be here by yourself and no Conor.
Hey, I don't need to wait for nobody.
But anyways, nonetheless, you know, I still was like, I'm going for Conor. I just realized something. Why the fuck do I have one earring in and one out? I consciously was like, I'm not gonna wear these earrings for this fucking video, but I literally just forgot to take out this one. Like, ooh, there's always something wrong with my videos. Like I was saying, yeah, Conor, he's a really good shit talker as well, you know, and he gets the crowd really pumped, you know, which I do really like that about him. The whole thing is when he was shit talking to Khabib, when I went back and run back that shit and seen, because I heard he disrespected his family, disrespected his father, he disrespected his country, he disrespected his religion. Now those are 4 fucking topics that I think warrant an ass whooping, okay? I do, I'm sorry. He consciously went out of his way to disrespect Khabib in every single way he could verbally. He verbally assassinated him. He even tried to actually like fuck him up before the fight. I'm sure maybe all that stuff was for show or whatever, but it's still like eventually it's gonna fucking get to you. I've never actually seen Conor be so aggressive for a UFC fight promotion. That's saying a lot considering he is pretty fucking aggressive. Like, the guy knows what he's doing. I understand. He's doing this for the business, but like I said, a person can only take so much. I totally get where Khabib's coming from with this shit.
When I called his father a quivering coward.
Which
Him and Kadyrov were at a mosque together, and he posted a picture of Kadyrov on his Instagram site. Kadyrov is a Chechen dictator, a crazy man, don't get me wrong. But Khabib's father, lick arse of fucking Houlihan, posted a picture of Kadyrov at this mosque, and Khabib's father posted a picture up, and the caption is, "Together we are stronger." It's such fake respect out of fear.
And the whole time, Khabib showed excellent composure.
Or want to take picture with someone, doesn't matter. It's president.
Are you disrespecting your president Vladimir Putin?
No, why not?
Are you disrespecting your president Vladimir Putin?
No.
Then what do you mean by that?
I don't want to take picture with.
What do you mean by that then?
What?
Explain what do you mean? Are you disrespecting your president?
Sit. I'm gonna explain. Okay.
Fake rat.
Like
I said, fake respect out of fear.
Okay.
That's all these men are known for. They were chased from their land. They were chased from their land to the edge of cliffs.
He restrained himself very well during all of that.
Conor had written an Instagram post about your dad calling him a coward. Did that affect you in any way?
Most important is 6 October. No, he can talk whatever he wants. He gonna talk, I know. And 6 October is most important.
I like it when people say less and they do more. You know what I mean? That's just some respect right there. After I saw the whole shebang go down, I was like, look, dude, I need to look at the post-fight conference, and I just wanted to see like what other people were saying. And somebody made this comment, which I so agree with. It was something along the lines of, if Conor was to do the same thing that Khabib did, then everybody would be praising him. And I agree. I totally agree. Because honestly, either way, it was just a badass fucking move in my opinion. I don't know what this is going to reveal about me, but I swear I'm a nice person. I really am. So let me just fill you in just a little bit if you're still a little bit confused of what happened. And I love telling this story. Oh my gosh, I love, after this happened, I called my sister and I was like, Juju, you will not believe what just fucking happened. So after Khabib finishes Conor with a submission, just as he predicted that he would, well done, well done. You know, I'm thinking, oh man, you know, Conor lost, like, you know, but whatever, you know, congratulations to Khabib. Honestly, I didn't even have time to think that, to be honest, because then he gets up, he starts yelling at Conor, and I'm thinking, damn, a little aggressive, like, shit, dude, you know, you won. And then, apparently, somebody over in Conor's team starts yelling, like, over on Conor's area of, like, outside the cage, starts, like, yelling something at Khabib. And Khabib just, like, whips around really, really fast and starts charging towards, no, actually, he may have threw the mouth guard out before or while he was charging. He just, like, chucks this mouth guard towards his victim, which the next victim was Conor McGregor's trainer. His fucking trainer. The security, like, obviously saw that Khabib was getting a little hype and stuff, so they started, like, calming him down. Calm the fuck down, dude. And he jumps over the fucking cage, like, acrobatic, like, what the fuck? Like, how did you guys not get that man down? Like, and then he just lunges, like, does this fucking Superman jump into Conor McGregor's trainer. His fucking trainer, the guy that trained Conor how to whoop Khabib's ass. He went and he whooped Conor's ass for all that shit he talked, and then he went to go and whoop Conor McGregor's trainer's ass for all the shit he was talking. That was the most savage shit in the fucking world. Are you kidding me?
For me, this is more than defend my title. For me, it's more than fight for the title, more than main event. You know, for me, it's personal.
How do people not respect that? That to me was just, whoa. I'm totally Team McGregor, but I just gotta respect it. Holy fuck, Conor McGregor was so damn disrespectful, and that shit got up to him. I don't agree with the fact that, you know, then Khabib, while all the security was headed towards Khabib and trying to stop that, then, you know, you see two of Khabib's, I don't know if one of them was his brother or not, but two of Khabib's people rush into the ring, and, you know, Conor's obviously in super defense mode, and they have to, like, get that shit handled, because I don't know if they were there to fight Conor. They were there, obviously, they should not have been in that fucking ring, and I could totally understand how Conor took that as a fucking threat. Major props to the security team for somehow able to de-escalate both those situations. You got Khabib over here trying to charge at Conor McGregor's trainer with a bunch of little fights happening around there because of that, and then you got the whole ring situation happening where Conor's like trying to fight these people and they're trying to fight Conor. Sorry, not trying to blame Conor, but I'm just saying, you know, like there's that situation in there. So it's two fucking heavy situations. Obviously the one out in the crowd is really dangerous because that really could have broke out, and security got that shit under control. I think the police were there too. They had a bunch of police there because they were predicted that, you know, there might be like some shit, you know, because there apparently like there was a lot of heavy Russian fans, and there was a lot of heavy Ireland fans, like very prideful. So this was like this intense situation. Some people didn't even want to go to this because they knew like the rivalry between these two, which damn, I had no fucking idea. Big props to the security and anybody that helped contribute to de-escalate that, because somebody could have really got hurt. Khabib backed up the shit that he was talking. He didn't even talk that much shit, and he backed up the shit he talked plus more. And I respect that. I respect people that can back up what they talk and plus more. I respect people that say less and do more. Just at the end of the day, Khabib, he was fighting for much more than just that belt. To him, this was like honor. This was something that was very personal to him. And I think we've all been there before in situations. Maybe you've never been in a fight before, but maybe, I'm sure there are situations where you probably wish. I feel like it's a very primal thing in us that we do like to suppress. And I know some people like to think, oh, we're better than this, whatever. Okay, like this is a whole nother fucking topic for a whole nother day. Let's just continue this fucking UFC topic. I respect his honor, okay? I can totally respect that, because if somebody was talking about my parents like that and all these different levels of disrespect that Conor did, if somebody was doing that to me, you know how hard that would be? Like if you're already amped up in a fight to like cool that shit down when you generally do not like this person or their people that they're associated with, and if you feel disrespectful in every single fucking way. By the way, I do think it was savage as fuck, cool as fuck, dope as fuck, badass as fuck how Conor handled himself in the ring too. He just went from getting his ass whooped by Khabib, tapping out exhausted, you know, did like, what was it, like the fourth round or something, third or fourth round, I think it was the fourth round, you know, fucking exhausted. From that to being in straight up defense mode, like he sprung up like a spring chicken, like ready to brawl, like he just was in round one, you know, like he was sharp when those guys came in the ring, and you could see that in there. And so that was even badass of Conor too. And from what I hear, Conor isn't even like worried about that whole thing that just happened. Like, you know, if anything, he's more upset about the fight. Like these guys are like fighters, you know what I mean? And I'm just saying, I don't know how many people are really worried about what happened there that were there, because I feel like people that are there, like they can kind of respect the fight and understand that kind of shit, unless you're like a crazy Conor McGregor fan and you're just like, fuck him, if it wasn't Conor doing it, then fuck it, you know. But I think other people can kind of appreciate the entertainment of it, I guess. I do understand on a business side and on a safety side, and there needs to be some sort of disciplinary action happening for this, because this can just not happen. I do get that, because for one, UFC has worked so hard to make it to mainstream TV, for it to become mainstream. They've worked so hard for that. A lot of people just look at fighting, like martial arts, as just barbaric. I shouldn't say a lot of people, but some people look at it as just barbaric and not even as a legitimate sport, you know. So we don't want to get that taken away from us. Like, see, this is what happens. Like, we're gonna have these people now, they're like, see. Also, definitely for other people's safety, that really could have been so much worse. Imagine if riots or fighting would have happened all through that stadium. There's no way that they would have been able to contain all that. Somebody could have gotten killed, and that's what's not okay. I'm just so happy that that did not happen. That's amazing, and we did get that little entertainment out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was some savage ass shit. What UFC needs to do is y'all just need to build higher cages, okay? Like, make it to where it closes in or something. Get higher cages, okay? And then boom, problem solved. Really want Khabib to still earn his belt. I feel like he still did earn it. I don't know what the disciplinary action should be. Maybe just like a fat ass fine or something like that, or some other stuff, you know. Something definitely should happen, but definitely let him keep his belt, and let's see a rematch. I would love to see a rematch. Who would you go for? Conor versus Khabib. Who are you going for? I still don't know yet, because honestly, I would love to see Conor make a comeback, because throughout this fight, and he was statistically the underdog, even though he was very favored by everybody there. You know, everybody wanted him to win, but like, he was the underdog. Like, Khabib, like, he is, what is, like 29 and oh, I don't know, he has like an ungodly amount of wins in his career and like no losses. Like, he hasn't lost yet. Conor has actually lost. I don't know if they're gonna count the boxing thing with Floyd Mayweather, or if it's just gonna be from Nate Diaz. Was it just from Nate Diaz that he lost? I believe it was Nate Diaz and then Floyd Mayweather, but I think those are two separate things. I know one's boxing and the other's UFC, but still, you know what I mean? Like, Conor is like, you know, he has some little dings in his career right now with that, which still, he's still great, he's still notorious, whatever you want to say, but still, I'm very curious as to what your thoughts are on this, what's your opinions on this. We can agree to disagree, whatever. I'm very curious. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you do decide to subscribe to my channel, because you know, my birthday's coming up, you know, October 20th, and yeah, you know, I would love to have 200 subscribers by that time. That would be great. That'd be great, just saying. Thank you guys for watching. Like or dislike this video, whatever the fuck you want to do with that, and have a great day. Bye.